Hey guys, my name is Yessi. Welcome to my YouTube channel. In today's video, we're going to be talking about college. The reason I wanted to do this video is because like college commitment day or whatever it's called is coming up, which is meaning that like you're saying yes to the college of your choosing and you're signing your life away to that college. Just kidding, you're not signing your life away, but you are committing to a college for the next 4 years of your life. And my sister is a senior, so she graduates this year and she has been asking a lot of questions about college, whether like which college is better, what is this, what is that, like what if I don't know what major I want to do. And I just wanted to share a little bit of advice based on my personal experience. Please by no means do this at home if you don't take it helpful. Like take what you think is helpful, leave what you don't think is helpful, because again, everybody's experience is different, everybody does things differently, and I can tell you that based on like my own experience and my cousin's experience, or my like middle sister's experience, it all has been very different. We all have different life experience that help us get to where we are. So this is like what happened to me, so I'm going to share a little bit of what I wish I could have done differently, so that like it might be helpful to you if it's something that you are currently struggling with. So let's like back it up for high school. When I was in high school, I unfortunately didn't know what was the A through G requirement for a CSU or a UC. I just knew my A through G requirement in order to graduate high school, and that is what I did. You need 3 years of math. Senior year, math what? Like what's math? 2 years of science. Junior year, I was like, what science? I don't need science. I already took my bio and I already took my earth science, which was my lab, and my physical science or whatever it's called. History. Oh, I need world history, US history, and econ and government. Done. I need 4 years of English. Over and done with. I need 2 electives. Over and done with. Oh, you need 2 years of PE. I hated PE, but I even took a 0 period PE just to get it over with. I just took the classes that I needed to take because, they told me these are the classes you need to graduate high school. These are the credits you need. And that's all I did. I wasn't really paying attention to whether these classes were going to get me to a college or not. I was just taking the classes I needed. Mind you, also, once I was graduated, I was like, okay, so what am I doing now with my life? I didn't take my SATs, I didn't take my ACTs, I didn't have the GPA to graduate, and I didn't take the correct classes because there was nobody to guide me. So I was like, what do I do now? So I didn't sign up for my community college until 2 weeks before classes started. So 1, was able to get any classes. 2, I didn't even take my I took the test really quick that told me what math class and what English class I was going to be in, but it was so quick that honestly, guys, I don't even know if I did a good job in it because I just was trying to get through it really quick. I also didn't take the time to meet with the counselor, so I didn't know what class I needed to take, and it was just a big hot mess, just like my life, guys, which no big deal, nothing new here. So in that case, I was completely lost, and that is another reason why I like working in schools, is because I like to be able to inform parents about A through G requirements, about GPAs. I am always trying to tell parents hey, make sure that your student's doing this and this. If my students ever have questions, I always try to answer what I can. I don't want them to make the same mistakes I did. With that being said, my new job doesn't really allow me to do all of that because it's a different type of setting where I'm doing it, but other jobs did allow me to do it, and I loved it. I love helping parents and guiding them through what I wish me and my mom would have known, because we didn't, we didn't have nobody to guide us. My first advice for you guys is, if you are starting high school this upcoming year and you're finishing middle school and you're nervous because you don't know how high school is going to be at, make sure that you do your homework, you find out what your A through G requirement is for CSU and for UC and for high school, and you make a game plan and you talk to your counselors before you start high school to make sure you're taking the right classes, because yes, you are allowed to choose your classes in high school, and you are allowed to advocate for yourself. If you don't advocate for yourself, they will give you whatever classes they want to, so make sure that you advocate for yourself, because big high schools are very impacted and they will put you in classes that they want to put you in, so make sure that you advocate for yourself. If you're a junior, make sure you sign up for your ACTs or ACTs, and make sure you do a quick little check of where you are, what classes do you still need, what are the little things you can do in order to improve your chances of getting into a college. If you are in any grade in high school, make sure you do a lot of community service, or you're involved in sports. That does help a lot when you're filling out your college applications, because it helps you get scholarships, or it helps you also get into certain colleges. A lot of colleges also do look at if you're involved in your school, what extracurricular activities you did, what sports you were involved, etc., etc. If you're a senior, here is where it gets good. Advice number 1. Don't let people make you feel bad if you did not get into a CSU or a UC. And also, don't give up if you didn't get into it. And if you did get into a CSU or UC and you don't want to go to one because you're trying to save money, it is 100% okay for you to go to a community college. Do not feel forced to go to a CSU or a UC just because that is what people are telling you to do. I have seen it a lot of times where people will go into a CSU, UC, and drop out a year or two later. I did it. I went to San Jose State after transferring over from NHU, which was a school in San Jose, and I was there for a year. Actually, no, I was there for a semester. I ended up tanking that semester because of a lot of... The reason I tanked that semester was because of a lot of life situations going on. But I was actually doing really good at NHU because it was a smaller school and they had a lot more support and help. So maybe if I would have stayed at NHU, I would have made it through, just because they would have helped me go through those life choices, right? So just because people are telling you have to go to like San Jose State or like Berkeley or Stanford or San Francisco State, whatever college that is, don't feel like you're being forced to go to a 4-year. It is 100% okay, and I cannot stress that enough, for you to go to a community college. Don't go waste your money on a 4-year if you don't know what your major is going to be yet, and you're not sure that really is a college you want to commit to, Say you wanted to go to San Diego State University, but you didn't get into it. It's okay for you to go to a community college for 2 years and make sure you're taking the right A through G requirements that you need. And in that time, do what they ask for. Like, look into what it is that you need to do in order to transfer. If you go onto their website, they have a transfer student requirements. Look at that list and make sure that you make a game plan in order for you to transfer out to that university eventually. Don't go into your safety school just because that's what people tell you, that you need to go into your safety school and go to a 4-year, straight to a 4-year. It's okay for you to go to community college and make a game plan for you to be able to go to your dream school and eventually transfer out to your dream school. It's totally fine. I had a friend in high school who, super smart dude, super smart. He actually got into a lot of really good universities, but he ended up going to a community college for the first 2-3 years and then transferring over to the school that he wanted to go to, and then he ended up getting his degree from that school. So that is totally fine, as long as you get to the finish line. This is not a race, guys. Do what's best for you. Also, don't feel like you need to go to community college or a 4-year school if that is not what you want to do. I constantly hear people telling students, you need to go to a 4-year, you need to go to a 4-year, you need to go to a CSU, you need to go to a UC, you need to go to a private, you need to go to college. College is not for everyone. Yes, I just said that. I work at a school and I encourage my students to go to college, but I just said that college is not for everybody. What I mean by that is, let's say you don't want to be an accountant, you don't want to be a business major, you don't want to be a social worker, you don't want to be a psychologist, you don't want to be a teacher, you don't want to be a lawyer, you don't want to be a doctor, you want to be a mechanic. Go to a trade school. You want to be a cosmetologist, you want to be a makeup artist, go to beauty school. Do what makes you happy, guys. Don't go into a 4-year college based on what people are telling you. It is 100% okay for you to do and pursue your dreams. Let's say you want to be a makeup artist, but you also want to do your business degree. Go to your 4-year university, get your business degree, and you can probably be a self-taught MUA. I don't know. Do what makes you happy, guys, and make sure that you're not going into debt trying to fulfill somebody else's dreams. Make sure that you are fulfilling your dreams before you fulfill other people's dreams. I think that you guys can pursue your dreams to be happy and still earn money. Happiness is pursuing your dreams, and you don't want to go to a straight 4-year university and be miserable while you're there, waste money, end up getting dropped out and not getting your degree. You want to make sure that you make it to that finish line. So if that finish line means you're going to community college first, that's okay. If that finish line means you take a year off while you're trying to figure out life, that is okay. Just remember to set a goal for yourself and that you do go back into like pursuing what you want. I personally don't really encourage the taking a year off, just because I've been there, done that. And once you take that year off to travel, explore the world, make money, you end up getting so used to that life that you end up not going back. My advice is go to a community college, even if you're just taking 2 classes a day, like not a day, sorry, a semester. It's better to go slow and steady than try to win a race fast. When you are running for a marathon, if you start running off, you're never going to make it, because at a certain amount of pace, you are going to be beat. You're going to be like dead. And so you're just going to run out of breath, you're going to run out of energy, and you're going to stop and you're going to slow down. And you're just going to give up. However, if you start slow in a race, you eventually make it. Again, if you're ready to dive in deep into a 4-year university, you already know what major you want. You know everything. You got to going on. Go for it. You know, do it. Do you. Because at the end of the day, you are going places, my friend. And I am so happy for you because you have what you need to do. If you are like me and you are right now feeling lost and confused, don't let society make you feel like you're a failure. Just come up with a good game plan. You know what, guys? I am here to help, because I might not know everything, but I know people that know everything, because I honestly don't know everything. So I have friends that are very, very smart, and they are always there to help. So if any of you guys watching this video, if any of you guys made it this far, have questions about college or what to do with your life or what to do next, you know, write a comment down below, inbox me, anything, and I will make sure that I get the right person to help you. I know a lot of people in a lot of different fields as well, like in medicine and like law, in being your own business person. I know a lot of people. Thought that I'm like super cool or anything. I just know a lot of people because my mom is a boss ass. I always tell kids are like, oh well, I don't want to apply for college. Homegirl, apply. Homeboy, apply. You want to make sure that you have the option to go to your dream school. So it doesn't hurt to apply, you know. Apply for a 4-year, apply to a freaking like private school, apply to wherever you want to go to, and you know, apply to your safety school, apply to your dream school, apply to a school. Make sure you're taking your right classes, just because you don't know where you're going to be in 4 years if you're a freshman. So you might be able to go straight to your dream school. Make sure that you are pursuing your dreams. So yeah, guys, I hope this helps. I hope my rambling story helps some of you guys. I know if I'm very helpful with the story, but I just wanted to share some of my story with you guys. But yeah, guys, so that is it for today's video. I hope this was helpful for some of you guys, and if it wasn't, I'm sorry. I tried my best. If you have other questions and you think I might be able to answer them, you know, just send me a message and I will be more than happy to answer your questions. I am here to help, and I love you guys, and on to the next video. Bye, guys.